know the fucking vibes, Litty, Willie, and today I got my brother Zamunda in the building, and Zamunda brought a. Let's start off by just saying a legend.
Yes, sir.
A legend. So I'm gonna let you.
A living legend. Matter of fact, yes, sir.
I'm gonna let you introduce it. Tell them I'm in the building today.
Man, I'm proud to be here. Y'all know, like you said, the homies Zamunda Futuristic. One of the upcoming rising artists representing Coconut Grove down south in Miami, and I have a pleasure and the honor to be sitting next to one of Miami's pioneers, one of Miami's iconic figures, one of a living legend in the flesh, goes by the name of Disco Rick. Disco Rick, the Miami legend. Follow him on IG, man. I'm talking about, we're gonna get into the works, but that's what we sit here with now.
Let's go, baby.
So we were just talking about $60 gets us a long way, right?
Mm-hmm.
Rick, let's start off with you. Very beginning.
I'm in the middle.
Very beginning. Edison Projects?
Yeah, before that, 61st Street, 12th Avenue. Where I was born and raised.
How was it growing up there? In a nutshell.
It was rough, but you didn't go around the block too far in the city. I grew up, I went to Archie Village. Around the corner. So Liberty City was Liberty City. But most people didn't know that was just called Liberty Square before it was Liberty City. Yeah. Now it's back to Liberty Square.
Tell us about the parties in African Square Park.
Well, there's a lot of parties in African Square Park, but now it's called Liberty Square Park.
You just gave me some
history.
No, you definitely gave me knowledge on
it. In Liberty City, all the old apartment buildings was all white people. Everything, all white people. All at Archivilla, all white people. Wasn't even allowed to go to Archivilla. We moved in, they protest, they checked out. They renamed that city. The African Square Park and Liberty City. Okay. And it was Liberty Square when they were there. Now, notice everybody's moved back in now. They call it Liberty Square again.
So is Liberty Square the official name for it?
Well, that's what they moved.
Or is it?
Look at the project, all the Liberty Square apartments and everything.
Okay.
A lot of youth don't know about it. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of history in Liberty City that people don't know. You know what I'm saying? You got Dorsey Skill Center down the street. Yep. But you got Dorsey who sold all the property to the white folks. They told all the black folks, come on over here, we got some projects. Wow. They used Dorsey to do it. Dorsey said, hey, we got houses. Dorsey said, come on. He gave Dorsey. Dorsey said, what you want for this, Dorsey? I want that island. We're going to give you Fish Island. They gave him Fish Island.
For real?
That was his island.
Wow.
That was his island.
The whole island.
The whole island belonged to, look him up. The Fish Island belonged to who? It'll say owned by Dorsey.
That's Dorsey right there on 7169.
Dorsey sold everybody. They got a goddamn island. Only thing they couldn't give him was electricity. Dorsey say, okay, what the hell am I gonna do with this island?
No.
So they gave Dorsey traded the island out to Mr. Fisher.
Oh, so that's how it became
and
Fisher
Mr.
Island.
Fisher gave him a yacht. He wanted a yacht.
For an island.
For an island.
Wow.
Now look at the island. One of the richest islands in the world.
Yep.
The most expensive island in the world is that shit.
And he gave it up for a
yacht.
Gave it up for a yacht.
Ask him where that yacht's at right now.
Well, back then a yacht was a yacht, but right now the yacht he had is a boat.
I was just thinking that too. Oh, I was saying they got the 500 million. Like, he
got ripped off. So that's part of Liberty City that everybody don't know. Yeah. You know, Coconut Grove was all Bahamians.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That's why it was called Coconut Grove. They got moved out of there.
Yep.
You understand? So there's a lot of things going on in Liberty City like our young youth don't know about. Our hip hop youth don't rap about it because they don't know about it. You understand? I lived it. I seen it. I sit there with older people and teach me things. All that knowledge from there brings me into the hip hop world because you have to speak that. You have to bring that in, you know, in the system. You have to bring that out.
Yeah.
You know, coming up as a little kid, watching the old guy tell you the story. You know, it was Miss Range, but Range, she was from home, who told everything about what Dorsey did.
Wow. So Range Funeral Homes come from a guy that named
No,
was Range.
Miss Range told everything what
Miss
Dorsey
Range
did. She said, this man sold us out. Put us in the Poker Bean project. Hey! See, the project, people don't understand, the project is just a project.
Mm-hmm.
There was two government official white guys. Their job was, the project was to go and put low-income people in some low-income houses. That's the project. They had a project to do. That was the project.
Speaking on Liberty City, growing up in Liberty City,
Yeah.
did you travel out? Because I want to hear your opinion on
I traveled out with a buddy, go get me some mangoes.
That's it. Well, no, I want to. Because I'm asking you this because I want to hear the opinion on the South Dade not being part of Dade County. They kicking us out. I'm from Exit 2.
They kicking you what?
They kicking us out down south.
Am I right, Simone?
They saying South like Exit 12 down that they're not part of Dade County.
Oh, I just seen that.
Well, they did that to
The City Girls made it famous.
Yeah, I was just gonna say no, but I seen somebody actually Skeet posted that.
Well, Ski said he don't want to be. He said we're not part of Dade. We taking ourselves out of Dade.
Yeah, I didn't read it all, but I did see.
So what was down south?
Some of these places expire on contract. They're on contract. So it is what it is. It's like Cuba, some of the Bay thing, what we own.
Second Bay.
All that's on contract. You got a certain amount of years, you know what I'm saying? They gonna renew it or not. That's how these cities is, man. And it is what it is. They did that to Palm Beach. Palm Beach was 407. When I was born, it was 407. They changed it 5, 6 months.
But then that shit, everything.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
changed
That's
that.
how.
That was all the way to Orlando. All the way to Orlando was one area code from Palm Beach all the way up.
It's Carroll City, turn to Miami Gardens, Cutler Ridge, turn to Cutler Bay. They keep doing it.
Homestead
So
still Homestead.
Homestead's your homestead.
Homestead's
But Homestead got their own police. Now they own city.
You're right. They got their own city. You're right.
Florida City became their own city. So everything becoming privatized.
The whole thing is Metro's down there trying to take over everything too, because they sitting there waiting on. You know, they try to fight over territory. It's just like North Miami Beach, and then you go to that 163rd Street Mall, Metro right there, just right there in that circle. They don't want to get that area. They making money off taxes. You understand? They got the Jews neighborhood right there, North Miami Beach, all that. They can't be in there. That's Metro. Metro ain't giving up. Why don't y'all give up the spot to the police next to it right there? They don't give that shit. You know, at North Miami Beach, got a whole what you call that? A water plant in Northern. They own the water plant. So everybody in Northern got to pay North Miami Beach. Water.
That's crazy.
Y'all, there's some politics shit going on.
Yeah, that's big politics.
But let's go to hip hop.
No,
definitely. We want the history.
You need
We
that
want the
history.
history. We
Yes,
need those
sir.
history
That's
lessons.
why you here.
Like you said, there's a lot of people in the youth right now that don't know nothing from the elbows to their asses.
They don't. That's why I say the stories. They don't know the story. They don't care about asking about it. They don't want to ask.
In your opinion, why would you think that they're not involved?
Great question.
Because they grew up. The internet is growing them up, raising them up. Right? We're not raising our kids. The internet is raising them up. It's like Black Panthers. When Black Panther movie came out, it was only the cover of the real Black Panther. So if you go look for Black Panther on the internet, it's swiped out. Google. It's gonna come up with the Black Panther man movie. They don't want you to know about that.
You mean the actual cartoon where it actually originated from?
The Black Panther movie. The character, the Black Panther.
Okay.
So right now, if you type in Black Panther, that old history of fighting, a real panther is taken out of Google.
Okay.
Because the movie gonna pop up on all the first on the search. Yeah.
And you start looking for that revolution, and you ain't gonna find it.
You ain't gonna find the history that really behind.
They don't want to show you.
We're talking politics, history, and all the other good stuff. Luke just got a street named after him.
You ain't got no street name.
No?
You got a way.
A way.
What's the difference? What's the difference?
Yeah, explain it.
What's the difference of a way? Paved the way.
There you go.
Oh, I never thought about that. You know, that's funny. You
Street,
said that.
court, boulevard, way.
Street.
You gotta wait.
Wait. But you know what he just made me realize? Most of the celebrities or, I want to say celebrities, it could be football players, rappers, when they do get a street or avenue or block named after them, always seen weight. So for him to say that, it just gave me knowledge of why it's weight. And I never seen like it should have. To me, I thought it would have said Luther Campbell Street or Luther Campbell Boulevard, but he just gave me the knowledge of why I say weight because it's just enough to acknowledge his accomplishments and what the way he paid. God dog it. That's how knowledge goes.
So how was it? Because you guys been through.
Oh, it was great.
Yeah, I want to hear that. Cause that had to be one of those moments where you seen so much adversity, not being able to freaking perform and speak.
And also too, before you, I want
a street name out.
I want to chime in on that too because I would have loved to be there because like I seen like the greats. When I say greats, he one of the greats. Scarface, JT Money, Warren Sapp. I watched his live just to stay tuned in, so I want to know how it feels from what he said and also how it feels to get acknowledged personally by Luke.
Well, I always been around Luke since I was young. In Litty City. So, you know, I've been around Luke for so long, so and being on the road, and short time I was a road manager for road manager. But being around him on the road, doing different parties together. So it was like he's brother. I know everything about him. And people would call me just to ask to get to Luke. You know, and Luke knows it. He said, "Yo," I said, "Luke, they called me and get to you." Because they call Luke, they ain't gonna answer. They don't see no check. You don't hear about that money. He ain't gonna do it. He ain't gonna pick up that damn phone.
Right.
You understand? So they call Rick. I remember when people came to do a documentary on him. What the show is, the hip hop revolution.
Was it hip hop 50 years or 50?
No, Revolution on Netflix. You know, it showed different.
Oh yeah. They was doing a couple rap. Yes.
So they came in town. They were asking everybody else how to get the loot. Then last minute they said somebody said go get Rick. Last minute, packing up, going back to LA. They say, oh, so can you get him? I said, yeah, but you know, so we packing up, going, you know. All right. But you can get him today? I said, I can get him. Y'all went through it. Y'all was down here how long? I told Luke, yo, what they got? I said, they got a check. Luke said, tell them, come on. I said, yo, they just landed in California. They got off the plane, got back on the plane, and flew right back. The whole camera crew. They got the interview, walked up for Luke at right now with his street was named after the way it was named after. They walked that in the script and everything. And with Luke and did the whole interview, gave Luke a check. And Luke was about that check. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He was about the check.
As he should.
You know?
I don't see nothing wrong with
I mean, but it's a balance too, because I would love to have more. For me, my personal opinion of this piggybacking on that, I've been probably in the same space as him, but not like I can touch Rick. I can't touch Luke. So you're right. I feel like he should get paid for it.
But you can see him because he's gonna be out there with the field. He's gonna be on the field with the kids.
True.
You can see him.
True.
You ain't about touching. You can see him right there.
So when I say touching, means it's within reach. Get close to him. So yeah.
Luke is
not
three different people. He's coach. He's a father. He's an entertainer. You understand? You know, he's an entertainer. He's about that money. When he's with the kids, he's about the kids.
Right.
You understand? Luke is three different people, man.
Let's get into you. Jimmy Russian and Jimmy G was your inspirations growing up.
Jimmy G was my real inspiration. Growing up, listening to him, watching his kid, listening to his kid on the radio, being the voice for his dad. Jimmy G, my dad, this and that. I was a kid listening to that. It was very inspiring. Jerry Russian was a person that always tried to use my voice like Super Jerry J. Super.
Yeah.
And Jerry Russian had that voice, man. When he was on the radio, he would come out, but it wasn't us. It was my mom and them. They were young. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't, you know, if I say my mom, everybody think it's old, but no, they were 27 years old. You know? So they were going out like that. You know what I'm saying? So Jerry Russian, you know, I still speak to Jerry Russian at the time. I call him, ask him how you doing. He was great. He picks up the phone. You know what I'm saying? Because he was part of that movement. And I was a little kid in 10th grade. to a radio station. Only little kid going to a radio station at 4 o'clock in the morning, making a commercial for a skate ring, Superstar Roller Test.
What are you doing? Like advertising it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was working at a skate ring there, which is Nat Moore, Willie Taylor, and Larry Little on 79th Street. So I turned to be just a skater, from a skater to a skate guard to a DJ. Like you said, my first name was what?
Pretty Tony, first of all, gave it me. It was Dynamite Rick. And then it changed into Disco Rick.
Because I had some skates with splice on.
That's why he called you Dynamite.
Okay. That was a little disco.
Why was it Dynamite first?
I don't know why. That didn't sound right anyway.
It didn't sound
right. And then, he made me a party down DJ. There was 4 of us in that. But there, I would keep that microphone, which is, I got, experience on that microphone with Pretty Tony. And that's where I learned from.
No commercials helped you do that.
Oh, yeah. Because, you didn't have no computer. We had to splice some words together. Splice. Another song. Splice. You know what I'm saying? I was learning how to splice by Pretty Tony.
Right.
Going to the radio station 4 o'clock in the morning. He would say, hey, what's up? And walk by him. He the only one in the station. Walk right here back and go in the little room and, hey, you got an empty tape? I can erase. In the commercial.
So Rick, you were doing something early in time too, where the DJs weren't rappers back then, the way they are.
We weren't rappers. And all of us wasn't rappers.
No,
we were loving everything that New York, California. Well, New York really had all the songs. California had some songs. They had Egyptian Lovers and all that. Which was part of bass. So we were playing everything. So New York and all them, they got to understand that what we were down here, what they talked about us after we was rapping, we were fans of all of them.
Yeah, always.
All the Sequence, the Sugar Hill Gang, and all them rappers back then, we were all fans from Roxanne, to all the UTFO and everybody. We were fans. Right. We didn't have no beef with them. We were playing their records, so they would have to say, you know what? They down there jamming our shit. Right. They didn't think about that. You know what I'm saying? I think they thought about it. It's just the newer one came in the game when we started rapping. They're sampling them beats and sampling that song and saying a little dirty little things on the record. Yeah, that motherfucker, that bullshit. Redman and all them went after, Salt and Pepper went after, and we attacked back, with our words. But we didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? You had Outkast get up there and go to New York, and they didn't accept Outkast. And Outkast got in their ass in the middle of the stage, in the middle of the fucking goddamn place. They said, fuck y'all, nigga. We in this shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Y'all
that ain't make TV, though.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, that's
y'all
right.
ain't gonna stop us, motherfucker. We South coming, nigga. Yeah, Luke and Wesley that when they went up there, Two Live Crew, and those when they started yelling all kind of shit in the crowd at Two Live Crew and all that shit, and they witnessed that shit. I end up going up there in New York. I turn around. I said, why the fuck am I up here in this fucking jungle ass, brick ass place, no trees? I got up there and got the fuck up out of there. I ain't do the show at all. I said, fuck these niggas, man.
You didn't do the show?
Fuck these niggas, man.
Did you get the check or no?
No, I ain't gonna fuck my check. That nigga was disrespectful. I ain't gonna lie. It was disrespectful nigga. But right now, them niggas ain't like that. Them niggas trying to do what we do. Them niggas down with it.
Yeah.
There's no old nigga, but it's just something salty, man. Right now, the new niggas, right now, we paved the way for these new niggas to get that money. We make $35 on the show. We paved the way. Niggas make that money. Old school niggas get mad at all these niggas making all this money. What you mad for, nigga? My mama made 50 cents an hour. Now they making 20, nigga. Basketball players made $100 million. I mean $100,000. Now they making $100 million. Nigga. Right. They paid the way. Nigga, grab one of them young ass rapper. They get you some money. Facts. Fuck you, mate.
See, that's why I like. That's why I say I know me personally want to sit down with the OG because I love his perspective. Because you're right. It's a you got some of the OGs.
And you got to understand one thing. I make myself relevant. I stay around young motherfuckers. I ain't stay around no old motherfuckers. I ain't got time to be around around no old ass bro. I stay around young motherfuckers, bro. I'm staying with the youth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't bring that old
Stay
shit around. Hey, Rick, let's go to VFW. You go buy your motherfucker shit. We gonna dress up like we gonna back then, like we did in the East. So not me, motherfucker. So that I stay relevant with the youth, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hang out with my son or something like that, bro. I ain't with that shit, man.
It's saying similar to what Trick said the other day. How you say he don't date women older than saying the women were going crazy. They say don't date.
Man, it's like scribbles.
Huh?
Like scribbles.
That's it.
I know when they trying to leave. I tell the bitch you only got 32 teeth. That's when you trying to go. That's it. You got a limit.
Rick.
Good.
We are in a point today where.
Man, don't get scared to ask me
I'm not. No.
Yeah.
I'm Litty Willie. If you don't know me, I'm Litty Willie. There's no scaredness in me.
Get off in it. Get off in it.
Well, no, I just want to know because we started, like I said, when we were off the camera. You came from a time where you couldn't say shit. Specifically, Negroes back.
They got banned the first fucking
It didn't last long.
They got banned the first fucking month. They pulled that bitch on the shelf. They pulled that motherfucker off the shelf.
Were you mad? Were you worried? What was going on?
That's before Luke did the stamp. Before he got the stamp or no?
I wasn't mad.
Okay.
Tell him what was in the front of that album.
Luke Land had Over the Fire.
I remember. You gotta tell me.
They wasn't taking it in the
And this is before the stamp.
They weren't taking it in the store.
Yeah, that's before he got the part the priority shots. Right. Got explicit.
What your family and friends say? I want to know the perspective of the outsiders.
My family came from the project. They didn't give a fuck what I said.
You hear this nigga music, yo, like
Yeah,
that for me, you gotta.
That one stuck. That one stuck.
I remember as a shorty, like,
my first song was
like, who these niggas?
Sally, that girl. You know?
Well, I'm just thinking that's some shit that you're doing something like. Remember Kanye right now is with a black KKK hoodie.
He can do that
on
now.
interviews.
I don't compare it.
No, I'm not comparing it. I'm just saying the shock value. The shock value. Because
at that time.
Well, they reach all over the world. Back then, we couldn't reach all over the world. We didn't have no internet, so we had to go there. State by state,
right.
They ain't gonna see us with the shit till we get there.
Mm-hmm.
Now we still handing them out when they took them down the shelves.
Listen, they pulled that motherfucking company, got scared. I said, y'all sorry, motherfucker. Even Luke was like, y'all sorry, motherfucker. I gotta put that bitch out again and again and again.
Talking about Luke and some stage stories with Luke. He said we had some full frontal, bare naked, pussy snatching women on the stage. Luke didn't like that.
Well, Luke had a great shoulder. I watched Luke from Splashdown. And after I left Gucci Crew, I had to come up with something. God damn, I gotta come up with a record. Fuck it, Luke do this shit, I can do this shit. Luke was on the stage. He had the crowd going on the contest. Show that pussy, everybody was like, show that pussy, say it loud, show that pussy, say it loud, show that pussy. I was in the crowd going, show that pussy, I want to take it off. Show that pussy, take it off. Show that pussy, take it off. I left that fucking Splashdown so quick, went right to the studio.
And that was that shit.
That shit, Kevin Mills came in and I was like, man, put this shit together. And that first record of Dawn, I said, oh shit, I can rap.
That's one of my favorite ones.
I can rap.
To take it
oh
off.
Shit, I can rap. That motherfucking record was on so goddamn far up the road. Atlanta, everywhere, that motherfucker show that pussy in the strip club anthem. And I didn't try to do Two Live Crew because I had mixture of stuff on the album, you know, politics and everything. I wasn't nasty like you. They were doing their thing. I didn't want to be like you. I couldn't be like you. They had their own stamp.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People try to put me like Luke. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm rapping. Luke is he's the hype guy, but they tried to make me like comparable to Luke, but it wasn't. It wasn't comparable. Luke was like the Godfather. Well, we was just under them. You know what I'm saying? It was only 3 groups that came out of Miami first that had albums. That was Uncle Luke as a group, Black Crew.
Boys and
No.
Me You on the same thing too, man. Which one?
1985, 86. There's only two groups and albums out. July Crew. After that, there was Gucci Crew. Crew had an album with Saturday Girl, Cabin Pass, Shoes and Bowls, and all that other shit. You understand? It was only July Crew and them. You understand? As a group. You understand? And July Crew and me as Gucci Crew, three of us. And then after that, the album came out with Dogs. It's three groups for the album. Groups, not like it was incorrect. That's one girl. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's one girl album. We talking about groups, rap groups. And most people, we had groups back then, but we didn't have groups because they only made one single. Except, you know, you had to have fighting them, but that was the groups. You understand? But the groups was July Crew, Gucci Crew, and then the Dogs. After the Dogs came out, Poison Clan came out a year later.
I was just going to ask you, because I was going to say, didn't Trick come right behind
Trick came
after?
in the 90s.
Oh, okay, so that was 86, 85?
Trick came after Poison Clan.
No, came out
That's what I thought too. You know, we 80s baby smiles, so I'm like
89. I made it by 1 year.
86.
Poison Clan came out in 89.
You my brother year.
Poison Clan came out in 89. Dogs came out in 88.
Oh, so y'all came out after Poison Clan?
No, Poison Clan came after.
He said Poison Clan.
89.
He said 80?
89 Poison Clan.
Oh, but who? Okay.
And then he went
Dogs
backwards
was
until
the Dogs was
87.
87, okay.
Gucci Crew was 86.
So I'm mixing up. July Crew was 5. That's what I'm saying. Okay.
So what's the biggest difference of the strip clubs from then to now? If you had to call
It's a shithole. Because
thank you. Get on my time. I'm an artist.
Because all the black clubs turn to a shithole, but you'll say, oh, we're making money. But it's not fun. It's just turned to a shithole.
Thank you.
I want to apologize to everybody I made spend all their fucking savings on these bitches. But right now,
a lot of rent checks,
I broke a lot of motherfuckers.
I need an apology.
I apologize.
Robbie Joe, you know about this?
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna say it on that. I apologize to all you football players for the Dolphins. All you Miami Heat players.
From what year?
After the championship, the first championship,
You broke them that bad?
all Antoine Walker, I'm very fucking sorry. I'm sorry to all the rappers. You know, most of the rappers ain't do that shit.
Wait, you say you the Black Howard Stern, you got no hair in your tongue. Who you seen fucking up the most in the strip club? You personally, what do you mean, blowing the bag? Like, who you can say really just do it all out there? If you gotta name one.
Nobody beat Lil Wayne.
Nobody beat Lil Wayne?
No.
You don't think so?
No.
What his count is? 50,000, 100
It
million?
was like 30, 40 every night.
Oh, yeah, remember, he was saying Monday, King of Dime, Tuesday. He was in all that shit, Tuesday.
I
witnessed, yeah. If I think about it, he right. Because that nigga was like, that nigga was in club.
Say what the fuck
He
they
right,
want. You couldn't
right.
beat Lil Wayne.
Yeah, not around that time.
Hell
I
no.
seen it.
Hell no.
So who's doing it today?
Whoever can get some money off the internet.
No, Rick was like
Scammers.
Scammers, I like that.
You know how they say you got an angel?
Come in here, smile so they can see. Come here, man. Come over here, man. Come in, man.
Hold on, wait.
Come
I
in.
live this shit. Hold on.
Please, come in here.
Come in this shit.
Yeah, come
I
in
live
here.
this
boy.
shit. I'm in here.
Come in here.
Rick was like the demon in your ear. When you say like you got the angel and the demon, I go in the strip club tonight. I go to G5s per se. I go to G5 tonight. I got $5,000 in my pocket, but like I just made that shit. I need that shit.
Me too. I got it.
Like,
Me too.
Like I'm trying to tell you, like
He said person on one person.
Listen, like $1,000 of that is like my profit. I need the rest of that to go back in tomorrow.
I know.
You heard?
Me too.
Hey, listen, Rick, go to nigga, spend that shit. Go rap money. And you start feeling the pressure.
With the right song, you gotta tell me.
Neck get hot.
You
say like DJ Nasty and something in there. And DJ Nasty gonna hype it up. He gonna play your song. Now you feel like the man. You just got to. Oh. Like, nigga, play. Oh. Now you gotta throw it. You're like, oh, no, the pressure.
I regret a lot of things I said to make niggas spend a lot of their savings.
One of your victims right here, because I can tell you. One of your top victims, I done seen them.
You know, and when I talk on the microphone, everybody listen. They just listen and they just
that shit hit the.
You know, they had one nigga that got out of prison, and I think Be Easy and them boys, Colonel them, for a lot of were telling him, yo, don't listen to him, bro. That nigga just called us broke, bro. We ain't broke, bro. I'm sure this nigga don't do it, bro. They were like, don't do it, bro. Don't do it. They were telling us. And they say, nigga don't know us, bro. They don't know it. They won't. That nigga like $5,000-$6,000 gone. And they just shook his head at that nigga. Like he did not know the game. He got out of prison. He walked out of that club. Yeah, nigga, I spun 10 bands. And then what? Oh, you don't even know them bitches. You'll wake up tomorrow.
You know the vibes is Litty Willie from Litty Productions. I want to thank everybody that's been supporting us, sharing, liking, commenting, doing all that good stuff. Just to let y'all know, we got Instagram live videos, we got YouTube videos, we got all kinds of different productions. That's why we call ourselves Litty Productions. Make sure y'all hit me up if y'all looking for something at Litty Willie _. Litty Show Productions on Instagram, all that good stuff. Just make sure you hit me up. We out.
It's a Litty show. The Litty show.
You know the fucking vibes, man.
So we had to bring my brother Smiles into the picture because we started talking about strip clubs and we needed, like, he said he needed a public apology from Rick, and Rick stole souls in the strip club. And I apologize to everybody.
Because you know why? The money went somewhere, but them bitches ain't do nothing with it.
No? No.
They still broke.
Where was the money going?
I thought to their pimps.
Oh, okay.
The rest of it, you go to the house, the whole guy open up the closet, a whole bunch of designer shit fall out the closet.
And where's that scene today? Like right now, as far as like the strip club, so forth. Where's
it's not the same.
I know. I want to hear your opinion though. What you feel is that today?
Okay, let me ask you something.
Mm-hmm.
When last time somebody booked the strip?
Delicious, probably.
Exactly.
Cherokee.
When the last time somebody booked the stripper? Nobody booking no stripper. Them bitches played themselves on OnlyFans and the pandemic. They were dancing on sidewalk and warehouses and grasses everywhere. They did everything, and them little kids that was out there during the pandemic treated them like shit. They didn't grow up to see strippers the way strippers are supposed to be acknowledged and respected. Them niggas knew them bitches came with. They ain't give a fuck. Smack me on the ass with the money. Hit me on the ass. Hit me in the face with the money. Them niggas grew up. Them niggas came up at that time of pandemic how to treat them over that way. You know what I'm saying? That's how they treat them. Niggas used to line up to go see some pussy at a strip club. Niggas ain't line up to see no pussy.
You're right.
Niggas are going in that party for what they sell, throwing the money in the air. Ain't throwing on no bitches. They outside the club throwing money now.
Yeah,
like,
damn, you're right.
Hey, security, y'all want to, hey, we'll throw it up for security. There ain't parking guys. There ain't no strippers outside.
So you would say pandemic fucked that up?
Pandemic fucked it up.
Pandemic fucked everything up.
You think so?
Fucked it up. A lot of people got their money. They got their money, yeah. But you don't hate on that getting their money. But it fucked it up.
So you don't think the scene of Miami
OnlyFans fucked it up too though.
Miami strip club, black strip club
is different than Atlanta and Houston.
You know what I'm saying? You know, it's Atlanta got their shit.
With the promoters, it's the whole nine, bro.
Magic City still got their format.
Right.
Blue Flames still got their format.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's like Cheetahs with Pops. He got the
Shout out
format.
Pops.
They got strip club format. You know.
Yep.
You know,
you feel elegant when you doing Pop shit.
They got that type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
I think the Office still good. I think.
Office still got it.
Movie Trap on the River gonna survive it. But a
Yeah,
lot of the
but
normal
it's
places,
all-
I never seen. Let me tell you something. I never seen Tootsie's book people in the last
They
3 months.
used to book. They used to book the porn star all the time. They don't book nobody.
Lately, I've been seeing them book people, Latin artists and shit like that.
Oh, that's artists now. Not.
But they never used to book artists.
No,
Tootsie's
I'm
never
just
booked
telling
artists.
you, they booking artists because that's what everybody doing.
Yeah.
You go to fucking Vixen right now. You see the big ass DJ Labs or whoever. They DJing. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers, it's a different game.
Right.
You know, look at 11. 11 booking Future, this one, that one. They don't give a fuck.
Rick Ross there every month.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is right now. You know, one thing I did, and I know what I did. You know, I changed hip hop and strip club with King. You understand? With me as on the mic, changing the whole dynamic of that shit. You know, Pops and Litty and Terry, you know, changed the whole dynamic of strip clubs or what strip club,
Shout out Lenny and Terry too.
of hip hop. We brought hip hop into the strip club, like heavy with that shit, bro. Because every artist in the world was trying to get in that bitch just like a customer. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't booked. They were coming in that motherfucker. They were flying down just to go to King of Diamonds. Tourists were coming down here just to go to King of Diamonds. Because that was the time, that was the shit.
Yeah,
and then when they came in there, every bitch I had on that motherfucking stage was a fucking celebrity. They was standing around the stage. Ain't no chairs around that stage. They standing around that stage waiting on the next bitch to come on. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes Black China. The girl who drank is talking about call her King of Diamond, call her King of Diamond.
And that's before, yeah.
I can tell you a crazy story about Black China. I'll tell you a crazy story about Black China. No, she tried me. And it was so bad. It just happened at the wrong moment. Hey, I'm with T-Pain and them. We're shooting a video. You remember when they did a remix of All the Way Turned Up where he had a little R&B group? I don't know if you remember that. All right, he was shooting a video. I'll show you the video. When we cut the end, I'll show you the video later. Shooting a video All the Way Turned Up, and everybody had Nappy Boy chains on.
I was just gonna say.
The whole crew, Tay-Tez on. The group was called One Chance that they did the remix, the All the Way Turned Up with, with T-Pain. Everybody got these big chains on. I'm sitting here with a little dog tag Nike. So like the music had cut at one point in the video. Like I'm talking about the club, quiet. And she said, "This what they gave you?"
Oh,
Wow.
What'd you tell me?
You don't look like that no more now, my boy. You're shining now.
Everybody went to laugh, and I was like, "Dang!" I couldn't even answer.
You say Robbie Joe got it.
I said, "Damn!" But you know what? I got her back one night. We was at Coco's. We was back at Coco's, and I was throwing that shit. Yeah, I had throwing that shit. I come over. I said, "No, bitch." No, bitch.
So that's how they reel you in?
Hey, I said,
That's
"No,
how
bitch."
they reel you in.
I said, "No, bitch. Go back over there."
And he was doing something. Yeah, I woke up and he was out of 5,000. Like, what the fuck? You know what kills me? That you could go to the club and throw $5,000, $10,000. As soon as your brother and sister ask you for $100,
I ain't got it.
You ain't got it. That's why I make sure I try to prioritize and balance that shit out because of what he said. Because I got 19 brothers and 11 sisters, and they watching me daily.
Nigga, I go home.
Yeah, they watching me.
Nigga walk out of clothes, nigga, I balled out, nigga, we throw about 30
Moody
grand.
Drive?
We throw about
268
30 grand on
Moody
them
Drive.
bitches.
His name after my old
We
boy.
throw about 30 grand on them bitches, boy. We ball the fuck out. And then we balled out, and guess what we doing? We all four of our ass getting in the car and go home together. You dumb.
No
Look
bitches
like
go home.
dicks in the car. All four of y'all going back home.
Hey,
About 40 grand in the club. All four of y'all going home in 2 cars or 1 car together with no bitch.
I ain't never go out bad.
Yeah, but let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. They, like the Lil Waynes and the T.I.'s on. Yo, you gonna meet me at the club? Yeah. All right, cool. Throw money. Yo, this bitch ain't coming. They outside waiting. Man, I ain't waiting another hour for that bitch. But guess what? Lil Wayne, next time, hand the bitch the money. Stop throwing 40 grand. You know they're gonna be here for 5 fucking hours counting the motherfucking money.
Yeah,
It's
see a lot of
home.
people, they don't put that in. Because you in the club, it's within the moment. You just going with it. So you don't have a structure for real.
You can't get the whole lead with you when you throw 40 grand on 5, 6
Yeah,
and that's why my approach be different. Right? I'm going in and let you know, but baby, I ain't listen. I find one or two, network with them. Right, that's what I said. Find one or two, build that relationship with them that I know after I leave.
You know what my lawyer told me one day?
Networking.
I had to beat the nigga at Tuesday.
I ain't finna, man, you crazy.
Well, upstairs at Tuesday. The nigga said, "You know what's wrong with you black people?" I said, "Hold on, wait." I swear to God, I thought this shit gonna get violent. I'm like, "Hold on, wait, bro. I just gave this nigga a lot of money, bro. I'm gonna fight this nigga, right?" Nigga said, y'all go in the club, I don't get it. Y'all throw $30,000, $10,000, all this type of shit. He said, I come here to club season. I treat it like Walmart. I look for a bargain. He said, this girl comes, I say, hey, how much? Ooh, and I drive the price down, and she don't want to go. I say, well, shit, if you don't find a better deal, come back. And then you go to the next bitch, and she say like, "Yo, he haggling, yeah, he haggling the bitch."
Nah, we definitely.
Now my lawyer told me he do that. I said,
see,
"Damn, like I
that's
literally."
different because that's what they do.
That's what they do.
You know, them folks go looking for some pussy. These niggas go look at stunting for the other nigga.
Stunt for another nigga. Cause I gotta show I got more money than you. I got pop more bottles.
But that's why I say my structure is different. I went out bad one time. Like I tell you, I think I went like 1,500, literally, or probably like 1,000 to 1,500 over. Like I got a limit. I go in there, so I'm gonna spend this little 8, 5, 7, whatever. I went 15 this night, and I'll never forget. I was in Rolex too, Climax, and dog. When I got up the next day, and I had to by the time I'm taking care of my shit, oh shit, the rent. The day I'm fucking like $600 behind, right? Now I can probably make a little move, but I'm talking about just to have it right now where I can pay for it. That's when that shit hit me. Like, bitch, you just threw your rent money in the club last night, and that one time I never did it again. But I was always crushing. That's why I was saying what we all saying makes sense. I go in there, I find 1 or 2 girls that I like, and I just build with them.
Like,
throw 300 with them, and
I don't want to stop the girls from making their money.
Right.
Make their money.
Right.
Because let me tell you something. If them bitches ain't making no money in no strip club, we gonna have a street full of walking bitches. It's not gonna be good. I'd rather them bitches be in the club working than on the street selling pussy, like walking the strip.
And you think that is that place because we was lacking in the strip club? That's the effect that's happening right now.
Go to Colorado. Them bitches walking the strip like zombies right now. Selling pussy.
Yeah, OnlyFans now. Remember that?
No. They got it, but a lot of these places, just pimped out.
I gotta agree with you on that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's kill the strip club conversation and just say it is not what it used to be, and rappers cannot make it off a strip club hit anymore.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah,
that's not true.
That already stepped that.
Okay.
That's where they got to get their shit going at.
In the strip
In the strip club, you believe that?
I do believe that. I think that's the I call it the poor man's hustle. You ain't got money to bust through the real market because I broke records physically.
No, facts.
Through the strip club.
Here's the problem with that, though.
Okay.
Here's the problem with that. Now, Miami's different. I watch these guys. The rest of some of these niggas. You come in there, you throw this money, you get your record played. Your ass is gone, your shit is not playing.
That's the
I
shit
do
I'm
believe
saying.
that.
But
why I say the poor
At
man's
the
hustle?
moment, because let me tell you why.
You gotta have a
And I'm
structure
finna
with this
tell
shit.
you, I don't care if any DJ is this. This is my thing about
Some short
DJs. I walk in the club, I see 2 old at the bar. Dad, buy them a drink. I'm finna offer them a drink. They gonna say, no, we good. No, come on, go bartender. Pour them a drink. They say, thank you. I say, y'all good? They walk away. I see them again. Y'all ain't got no more drink. No, we good. No, bartender, give them another drink. Now, it's a conversation. You let them go. They say, no, hey, Rick. See you next week. Hey, how you doing? Hey,
I say
now
build
we
relationship.
relationship.
Yep.
Because drinking does that.
It's social.
So, what I'm telling you, DJ like a bitch. Buy him a drink.
What if
He getting y'all a free game. People, if y'all know me, boy, I work the club.
I hate to say it that way, but sometimes you got to go be a
I don't want you to give away all my secrets now. Come on, King. I don't want you to give away all my secrets.
That's one of my secrets.
Come on, I was just gonna say, I know we giving game. I don't want to be selfish.
DJ, don't take that personal, but
But
I'm buy your bottle. I'm treat you
that's
like
what
a
Swole
friend.
was.
I'm a
Our next
friend.
thing was to
So
do.
I'm gonna buy you a fucking
Before
bottle.
Swole
I'm
died?
building friendship.
Listen what Swole
Hey,
said.
can I make? Hold on, wait.
Go
Can
ahead,
I make
son.
this deeper? I said that one time. I said the DJ like a hoe, like, and I hate to say that, but because like he said, it's like almost disrespectful, but DJ like a hoe, like so, like if you forget the DJ birthday, she mad with you, but you don't know why, right? Because you forgot her birthday, you ain't cut her birthday. Or if you forget, like certain DJs, every DJ got their own thing. Some nigga pop pills, so they don't want to drink. You gotta know what they like.
No,
So if you don't know what they like, it's like you dealing with your girlfriend. Like you don't listen to me. You feel me? Like you feel me? So like you gotta know like this nigga like pills, this nigga like weed, this nigga like drink.
That's why you gotta have a structure.
You feel me? That nigga like lean. You don't know what a nigga like. This nigga just want a fucking meal. That nigga hungry.
Facts. And that's just with anybody.
And if you don't get to know, but that's why the younger artists don't want to do that. They don't want to get to sit in that DJ booth and learn that the hard way. Because you might got to sit there and figure that out. Sometimes I've been up there. We can say it's just a drink, but I've been up there with certain DJs and I say, hey, yo, you want a drink? No, bro, I got to figure out what
No. That ain't how you do it. See, that's where you make a mistake at. Fucking waitress. She say this bottle's from one of the guys out there. Who? You got the bottle. He ain't gonna send it back. Of course, they gonna say no. When a waitress go to a table and you say, hey, you want something to drink? They go, nah, not right now. Sit that napkin down. Oh, time to order. So send the motherfucking drink to the DJ from the waitress. He's not gonna turn it down. It's a bottle. Because if you go up there asking what you drinking, I don't want to drink. Now you got to figure out what kind of drink you want. But he don't turn out no bottle. He don't turn out no bottle. I don't give a fuck what it is. He don't turn out no bottle.
So what's crazy, I'll just cap all day. I was saying Swole before he died, RP versus Soul. So the strategy we was coming with, because I was already doing it. Like I worked the flow. I hit the security, the waitresses, same thing he's saying. And I've been doing this for years. This is why I'm close to y'all. Like, who was a Zamunda? I ain't got as much, but I done built relationships. Yeah, when I walk in every little club, the waitress gonna know me, the dope girl gonna know me, the security guard know me. And like you say, whether the security want, I slip them a 10 or a 20, why would I slip them some herb? That just, it ain't buying, it just relationship. I'm using what I got. By the time I get in there, and I get 2 hugs from the waitress, and the dope, and by the time I see the legend back there and he shake my hand, everybody else on the outside like, who the fuck that nigga walked in if you don't know who I am? But I just been building, but Swole wanted to do this. We was gonna start doing not just bottles, but we was gonna start giving DJs clothes. This how ahead of the game Swole was. Like, fuck, bitches been doing cups. I see you do that every time. You buy 20, you spend $40 on 2 cups. Why don't you just put 60 more in and get them a bottle? He ain't gonna never forget you for that. Everybody buy cups, but who gave him the bottles? And on top of the bottles, yeah. You know, Swole had his own clothing and like we're gonna start getting them hoodies and we're gonna come with a whole.
You know why you was doing
and
it
that
right
shit
now?
dope. I still do it. It's helping
you know
me,
why?
bro.
Even before the clothes, why you was doing it right? Because I had that same like philosophy.
The results is
where
impeccable.
it helps you is like the day you balling, shit easy. But the day you ever fucked up, you don't look no different because everybody.
Right. That's a good. That's a good point too.
Let me finish this to show y'all what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when I get a DJ a bottle and the girl say, yo, who that from? Dude over at the bar. You don't know me from a can of paint. You don't know if I'm a record artist or not. I give him that bottle. I did like this with my bottle of drink, toss the bottle up in there. Cool. Want to know who I am? Then he shot me out. I come back to the club. I take care of them again. Bottles ain't nothing but $150, whatever. Champagne with Rick Ross or whatever. All the bottles. You know what I'm saying? And you buy my bottle. Now I don't establish friendship. He say, well, so what you do? I rap. Nigga, let me hear this shit, man. Let me get your shit. I play it. How you playing the shit?
And he gonna play it just cause off of the relationship.
Off of
But if he
friendship.
like it, makes it 10 times. This is icing on the cake.
Relationship.
Yeah,
If
right.
you just play your shit
I've
10
been doing
times
this for
more
years.
to your friend.
Go ahead, finish that.
Establish
Yeah,
friendship.
all my damn secrets.
See,
Real.
strip club is not about the girls are the attraction. But everybody build a strip club because of the bar. It's all about bar money.
All the time.
So when I tell you guys, do you know how strip clubs started? Any one of y'all know? No. I teach everybody this. There was only one place people went to a place, and that was a bar, and that was a saloon.
Saloon, that makes
A
sense.
saloon had a hotel up top every So what happens is the cowboy comes in, he goes straight to the bar. Who owns the saloon? The fucking bartender. He's always the owner of the whole shit. It's his saloon. So he buys up. Now, cowboy sees some bitches. He runs his ass upstairs. Now the bartender's like, I'm not making no fucking bar money. Yo, B, put those around the fucking piano, play the piano, hoes start dancing around the piano, cowboy having fun. That go to strip club.
You see that in old Western movies all the time, and I never know that until you.
No, I knew that. I knew
You
that.
saw the man.
My
I
dad
see it
was
just
on
how
the
he
West-
said
You
it.
saw the whole
It's so
dance
fucking crazy.
around.
That's so fucking crazy.
Singing
My
and
dad
shit.
had me on the white hurt, all that shit.
That's so crazy.
That's
That's
why I
how the
always
shit
carried the
is
Smith
on
and Wesson.
the strip
I
club.
never fucked with a Glock.
Mm.
Always Smith and Wesson.
That's how it all started.
Go ahead, hit him again.
Nah, it
man.
makes sense. It makes
Hit
sense.
him
It
again
makes
on the next one.
Because now I think
God.
about the saloon, yeah, it makes perfect sense.
That's the only club. That was the first night.
Then the
club
bitch
I
give you a
ever been in.
bath. It was a little more classy back then.
Yeah, but the hotel,
Bitch
but the
give
man,
you a
the bartender
bath.
wanted to make some
Yeah,
money, so
yeah.
he turned the bitch into the attraction.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I need to keep these niggas downstairs.
Put it right there. Put it right there in front of the piano.
Yeah,
let it
I
go.
already got some
And let it
gambling,
sing.
but now I need to see the bitch. Bitch, y'all gotta stay down here.
Yep.
I'm losing motherfucking money.
Then after that, you start seeing them walk around with the flowers around, being
Right.
waitress and serving, and they 2-piece and cocktail
Yeah,
girls come.
exactly.
Oh, I'm
I
in
keep the
tune.
bitches
No, that makes
downstairs.
sense. That makes sense.
Yep.
Get the money.
Talking about strip clubs promotion in Miami. If you're an artist coming out of Miami, should you be should you be focusing on local support, or should you search for outside support and then worry about local support later?
You know what?
Great question.
I hated to say this,
Leadership.
but you guys, some people may take it wrong. Some people just don't make it past Tallahassee.
About those to Georgia, like Smile says.
And I'm not calling people out,
What it be?
but it's because Miami, Dade County,
Mhm.
there's some oil under there, some gold under there.
Okay.
So the niggas who digging up the gold is coming here, digging up the gold, making hits, while we sitting there watching these niggas take the gold and walk away. We around here doing,
Without soil.
we doing different type of music. They doing jip music, not doing bass music. You understand? So I don't know how it changed. Jip music cool, but how far it went, I don't know. No, but so can't say I can down it, but there's a gold mine underneath this ground. It's called bass music. So you allow Kendrick Lamar to go in there and get, when I hear music, you allow Drake to go and get another bass music. You allow him to get 3-4 bass songs. You allow all the Usher get a bass song. You know what I'm saying? Right under our ground,
Do you,
and they all
You
Miami
let Snoop
songs.
Dogg get
wait,
that
hold
song.
on. I want to finish. Not to cut you. Do you think it's because the artists that's in Miami don't have the knowledge of what you're saying?
They don't have the knowledge.
Because that's what you're
Nobody
saying.
not saying.
That's what that
Miami-
sound like soul to me.
Miami is a bass planet.
So,
You know what I'm saying?
all the time.
If
Yes.
you don't understand, Trick is scarred, and that brought him out there on a bass track. You can still be gangster. You know what I'm saying?
Major
Trick
Nine,
was
the great.
gangster.
Major Nine, the great representative of that.
Trick was gangster on Scar, bro.
That nigga killed the bass game.
You understand?
Yes, he was.
You had verbal. They were gangster.
Yeah, he was.
So what problem? Look, Kendrick Lamar got it. When I hear music, Drake got the other music. He got our shit just riding out on the motherfucker. Usher riding out.
But that's why I think these conversations are needed, especially us being from Miami. In Miami, that way somebody like you that have the knowledge can
All
give it
this
back
Miami
down, because
bass shit,
they don't know.
and they not digging it up and repackage it like these out of town come repackaging this shit, bro. It's right here under our ground, under your nose. But y'all want to do this round the way shit. You understand? I was never a local artist. Oh, because I live here. What make you No, I've been all over the fucking world. I've been in every fucking state in the United States. As the Dogs, as the Gucci Crew. You know what I'm saying? Signed a Luke record. I was never local. You didn't find me stop at Tallahassee, Fab Dawson, Waycross. No, I'm crossing that motherfucker to Atlanta. I'm crossing that motherfucker to the Carolina. I'm crossing that motherfucker up to Houston, Texas, and all the rest of them. JT Money did the same thing.
Can I touch on that? That's
Like, let me tell you, hold up. Let me tell you why niggas in these different counties make it outside of Miami if you don't look at it this way. Fort Lauderdale is connected to Fort Myers. Fort Lauderdale is connected to Palm Beach. Palm Beach connected to Orlando. Connected to Tampa. Connected to Tallahassee. Connected to Jacksonville and Daytona and Fort Myers. That's why all them artists get together and they rolling, bro. Miami don't want to get together like that.
I was just saying that.
Tampa, Fort Myers, Fort Lauderdale, and motherfucking Orlando, Jacksonville, and Daytona, man, them motherfuckers together.
What do you think is not getting them together in Miami?
They're not helping each other.
Why not though? Why do you believe?
I have no idea. I just don't get it. I tried to talk to a lot of artists, but you know what it's like? You know that man that's standing on the street? He got his wife and his kid, and he got 2 speakers, and he's saying, God said, everybody just pass by. That's how I feel. They won't listen. They're not listening.
You're talking the truth, and nobody not paying attention.
They're not paying. When you tell the truth, they don't pay.
And it's
Oh,
funny.
they don't know. They don't know. I got more money here. You know?
I ain't gonna say no names. I ain't gonna say no names.
No. You ain't got to say no name.
Yeah.
But
people
think because they got money and they're successful, they're whatever. But it's okay.
The niggas that don't got money and they'll walk past you still.
It don't
They
matter.
think they bigger than you.
You know, I learned from Chuck Rock. I signed an autograph, my nigga. You understand? And this is what they don't have no training where we had to go to Best Buy and sign a black and white. We had people lined up to come see us to sign an autograph. We had people come with our album cover to sign. They don't have that anymore. They don't have product. So they became distant from the people. They're distant from the people because they don't have product. You know, when they start doing product, that distant people from the artists. You understand? You can't. These artists will go to these cities before they even perform. They will go to the store and do autograph sessions.
Yeah.
They will go to these stores and do autograph sessions at 3 different locations before the night show starts. Because those stores are selling tickets for that show tonight. And we had black and whites with us everywhere we went. The sign. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got none of that shit no more.
So you think it's still attainable, or because of how everything done evolved now? That
It's internet right now, but you got a lot of little. Let's say you got a lot of white kids that comes with product.
Correct.
With pictures that they don't print it out, they want to sign.
Correct.
You understand? They don't got football, they want to sign. You understand? They don't whatever. They want to
They
sign.
turn into memorabilia real
Yeah,
fast.
they turn that
they
motherfucker.
Real fucking fast.
You understand what I'm saying? So I watch the little kids come up to me.
I want to go back to what he said about the whole thing about the music getting out of Florida. Because something I learned just different shit from the regular Miami artists, right? And they all do the jug music and this and that. Back when I ain't never really got into that scene, never did that, and I always kept like I just kind of kept my own lane the whole way through, and it was because I kind of watched it from a distance. I watched it. I'm not gonna say no names. I watched niggas that I looked up to, big bros. You feel me? But I watched them, and like you said earlier, can't get past Valdosta, Georgia. Damn, it's something to this shit that it just don't.
Somebody ain't figuring out.
Some not getting figured out.
Right.
And then like as I'm going, I didn't get there myself. So
And this is
I'm not
Miami
nobody
artist
to,
you're speaking on, right?
Yeah, I'm not nobody to be the perfect example or nothing like that. But then I watched Fort Lauderdale do it. Go listen to Kodak. Wasn't no junk music. That's not what it was. Go listen to Kodak. Go listen to the guys that XXX.
Or even the Boss Man D-Lo's right
No,
now.
a lot
Boss
of people
Man
don't say-
D-Lo's.
A lot of people don't
It's
say
not
Lil
shit.
Pump.
But man, D-Lo, matter of fact, if you could really think about it, it's right in the Detroit wave. And then
You
we
think
sit
so?
here and say,
a little bit more of that.
Yeah.
Because the Boss Man D-Lo is different because he's what me and Luke does. He's in a conversation with you.
he is.
His
I like how you
lifestyle is in
I'm
a
take
conversation.
That.
And that's why everybody can
That's my
relate to
jewel.
him.
That's my
He's
jewel.
good at that. He's talking to you.
Yeah.
Yo, you know what I'm saying? He's reaching out
You
to
damn
you.
sure right.
And you word for
Boy,
word for word.
listen,
You're in a conversation. It's just like I'm in a conversation. When I grab y'all, when I'm on that microphone, y'all stop. Y'all listen to everything I say.
Yeah, if you say throw money, you sure going.
And
I'm
Luke the
so
same
in my
way.
pockets.
We get y'all in a conversation.
Yeah.
That's
And
deep.
that's what the Boss Man D-Lo has.
Verbal hustle.
That's deep.
His
Nah,
way of
that's
rapping,
deep. That's deep.
he got y'all in a conversation. His whole conversation.
That's deep.
Verbal hustlers.
Nah,
He's
deep.
good.
Yeah.
And every song we do, he's some conversation. Niggas don't even see that.
No.
Niggas not rapping. You're a rapper. No, he's not, nigga. That nigga, you could call it what is the title of that.
Yeah.
But that nigga's
Deeper than
good.
that.
He's deeper than that.
Deeper than that. Do you feel the pioneers from Miami are doing?
You know the vibes is Litty Willie from Litty Productions. I want to thank everybody that's been supporting us, sharing, liking, commenting, doing all that good stuff. Just to let y'all know, we got Instagram live videos, we got YouTube videos, we got all kinds of different productions. That's why we call ourselves Litty Productions. Make sure y'all hit me up if y'all looking for something at Litty Willie _ Litty Show Productions on Instagram, all that good stuff. Just make sure you hit me up. We out.
It's a Litty show. The Litty show.
You know the fucking vibe, man.
Question that we were sitting on was we feel like the pioneers are doing what they need to do in the hip hop game today.
I don't. In Miami, I don't. I know a lot of them.
We don't.
I don't.
We're not doing that.
And not because of the disconnection or not want to know, because
But we were saying that there's a gap in the bridge that we have a problem with. You feel like there's something that needs to fill that gap in order for the OGs or the pioneers to connect with the younger people to give them that information.
yeah. So I was asking him because he gave his opinion and saying,
I need a lot of money for them to talk to me because that's
I love
what
honestly
that's
speaking,
what they oh he ain't got that much money. I gotta be big money.
Right.
I think that's just most of the young generation
Yeah,
mindset
that's what
today.
it is.
But for people like me and him, like I said, I'm an '80s baby, so I'm in between. That's why I honor this situation. I honor this conversation. Like, you know what I mean? Just taking whatever I can take. It's not about the money because, like, I got a saying say, knowledge is more important than money. You can give a man money, he gonna spend it, but he ain't gonna know how to get it back. But you give a man knowledge, he can always lose money and get it back. So, for me, this is.
I myself, I give people knowledge, and I'm right here. People don't understand what I can do for them. Flow Rider is actually one of the most generous rappers.
One of the realest ones
I
ever, man.
haven't got closer, bro.
Yo, really humble.
Humble as fuck.
The one time I met him, he's super humble, yeah, but I never got close to him.
He's in his own world. You know what I'm saying? And he don't have beef with nobody.
Nobody.
He's doing his own thing. I was able to produce a song for him.
Which one?
The mix came out.
Oh, just recently, talking like now.
Yeah.
Okay. Congratulations on that.
But
That's
not
what's up.
for him, his artist.
Oh, the girl?
I didn't get to him yet. Because it's things that I can do.
Which artist is that?
The girl.
Oh, your baby?
Oh, your baby. You gotta
And
be her.
it's things that I can do because I have to get to certain people like him and say, yo, I think she's doing this. Then, I'm not going to send this below with her. You know what I'm saying? It was supposed to
That's
go
a flex
well.
right there.
Yeah, I love
That's a
that.
flex right there.
That's what we missing in Miami.
You
That's
know
what they
I'm
doing in Atlanta.
It's supposed to be
They doing in
something
Cali.
where I pull back and say, you know what?
None of the big homies doing
Hold
that
on.
here. I can tell you, I'm on the phone with him.
I got a funny flow story. I was shooting in Strong Arm. I did a season there.
Put that
Shout out
foot
to
on
Flow.
the
Shout out to 24 Hour Hip Hop. We're shooting there, and
Oh, I put it right.
we shooting there. I get out to go use the bathroom in the middle of the show. He's working out. You know the gym's in the studio there.
Mhm.
He's working out, and I stop and I look at him and I said, "Flo." And he said, "Litty." I was like, "Oh, you know who I am?" I was like, "What's good?" He's like, "I like what you're doing over there." I said, I bet. I said, I gotta get an interview. He's like, when I'm in town, yeah, I got you. And then he said, I'm gonna go back to work now. I said, all right, bro. But yeah, what I was saying is like he's shout out to Flo Rida.
You understand what I'm saying? I put a bass track behind that. I had Gorilla Tech do parts of that and make sure everything is good.
Gorilla Tech. Wow.
Y'all gotta understand Gorilla Tech did the Dogs album. He was my DJ.
So like the Gorilla Tech, man. See what I'm saying? We know because we see this. What I'm trying to. This what I'm trying to get. Hold on. This connection.
He on my dog. He on my album cover. He sitting there with a beat machine. Because he was my DJ. He was my DJ.
All right. So this
and
one.
He did Nasty Dance. He did that album.
We might have to make a discrepancy because I think I see from me. I could be wrong. My opinion. It's a very few artists in Miami that's like us.
Yeah, we've been.
Because from what I'm hearing him saying, I'm just from his opinion of, you know what I mean. So I want to make this discrepancy now. I don't know about you, but I'm a voice for me. Whatever you can do for me to help me, tell me, show me, and I'm willing to work. And I guarantee I can produce a result. Because that's what I feel we missing from people like him.
Well, I want to talk about the Flo Rida story. Because he said something that Flo Rida most genuine people you know. I had a lot of people at the time. I was throwing my own party on Wednesday nights at you remember when Eric went down there to they called it Playhouse 2. Remember by the falls? You know what I'm talking about? Shit down south. I had that shit lit. Huh? All right, so Strong Arm got us a bunch of us out there. Ooh. Everybody, people was supposed to be promoting to go to the Jay-Z show tonight. Jay-Z and them shut down one side of the highway to go to the Heat Arena, right? Miami Airlines Arena at the time. Do the show. We found out that this shit was like a stunt to make us promote. Ooh, everybody, like a lot of people start folding. I ain't make my people fold. I said, keep passing out the flies. We're gonna do it. You know, Flo Rida come and do come downstairs. When they end up walking us in front of his building, walk downstairs, Flo Rida say, yo, listen, I don't know what they told you. I ain't never agreed to that, but listen, we're gonna go to Miami Beach. I got y'all. You take all of us to Mangoes. That nigga buy it. Whatever you want, you can order whatever you want. Now niggas thinking like, whatever you want. Meaning, nigga, if you want a bottle, order a bottle. I got
them bottles on South Beach at Mango's down at $500, $600.
Brother, when I'm telling you, we 40 deep, and he let everybody order what they want and did not complain and paid the town. Yes, he did that. We ain't go to no Jay-Z show that night.
I've been reaching out to you for a minute, Flo. You done heard my name. I just like to do. I like it organic. I don't like to run in because you know in Jamaica we call it run in. But I'm pretty sure you done heard my name. I just ain't connect with you. Yeah, they say my music sound like you a little bit, so you know.
Flo came from an era of Two Live Crew with First Kid Ice, the hype man for Two Live Crew, First Kid Ice. So by him starting off like that, he learned a lot. Learned to be humble. You know, when he did the Apple Bottom, there was 3 different rappers that turned down that record.
Wow, I didn't know that.
I know about that.
I didn't know that.
Boots with the birds.
No, matter of fact, one of them got mad and cried about it later.
It was big artists. But
Nelly.
when Flo got it, it worked better with Flo. That we don't know if Nelly should have did it, but hey, who to say it wasn't gonna be better than Flo?
Yeah,
What T-Pain said Nelly can't have it after he heard Flo on it.
Yeah.
Once he heard Flo on it, he said this
And
ain't
Flo did a great fucking
Yes, he
job.
did.
And
Oh,
look
yeah,
at
he
Flo
did.
now.
yes, he did.
Not one thing Flo did bad.
You
yet.
know,
I
and
can
I
tell you
know
honestly.
that because I
Flo
was
got
on
like
the
20
T-Pain side of it. I
fucking
know it
number
from
one
the
hits, man.
I know it from the T-Pain side of it.
Did
And
y'all hear
T-Pain
the-
label was mad
Okay,
at him.
but did y'all hear the newest hit?
The one you just put out right now recently?
What it called? They get fucked up. They get pregnant in here, man. I did, you know. That song is so fucking big, so fast, bro.
Yeah.
But you know he got work behind
And
it.
the
That's
Mexican-
Flo
That
tired,
Mexican
bro.
behind that shit.
That
the
Mexican,
one
yeah,
who's
Mexican.
doing the rap.
RC, he hot.
Bruh,
He
that shit just got that bitch gone.
Yeah.
That bitch gone, bro.
Everything Flo do is gone.
No,
Yeah.
this shit here, Flo did a lot of big shit. See, most people go up and come down. This nigga just went up again.
Now he's been up since.
Let me tell you something. Michael Jackson cannot thrill nobody no more. Janet Jackson can't control nobody no more. LL Cool J can't rock the bell no more. Luke can't be so horny no more.
Because of the evolution. We done
That's
evolved. That's why they come back
Luther
now.
Vandross cannot be another superstar. Look at the titles I said.
Yeah.
Those are the
Like
biggest
Michael
things.
Davis,
They
you
got
know.
to everything else behind that. You know what I'm saying? Because you can only get to your peak. Right? So I don't think Flow Rider got to his peak when I did this. He's still going. And we not even focused on Flow Rider here in Miami
Hell no.
as us. But this nigga's all around the fucking world.
All around the world.
Him and Pitbull did it.
Yeah, I'm finna
They
say
gone.
yeah, they gone.
Him and Pitbull did it.
Shout out Pitbull, man. We used to be on the creek rapping, man, in
They're
South
gone.
Miami, bro.
And Pitbull, he not even
On the
putting
creek
out that
on
much.
South Miami.
Pitbull not putting out that much, but he's still relevant in what he's doing.
Yeah.
Pitbull's putting movie soundtracks.
Yeah, because you know they
He
solidified
make a
at this
movie
point.
sound-
I know I'm in a movie.
Are you in the
I did a
movie?
movie scene.
I'm ready to act now. I'm next to you. Let's go.
I don't want to tell y'all what I be seeing. Yes, he's still out here.
Shout out to
No, he
Pitbull.
is. Yes.
Shout out to now. You're from Miami. So
Yeah.
let's take Miami out of this picture. Let's take Miami out of this picture. What state had the freakiest, nasty, unforgivable females that you were like, wow?
Detroit?
Detroit? Detroit females are wild?
Yeah, I was banned from them for 25 years.
For what?
Wait,
For what?
you were banned
For
from
what?
Detroit for 25
For what?
years?
They just let me out again after 19 years. They let me back in July or August.
This year?
July, right after BT,
And my birthday,
BT
August.
weekend.
Wow,
Why?
that's crazy.
Wait, so why were you banned from
I
Detroit?
was banned because this is the thing. Luke got banned too. But Luke got banned for 10 years. But
They gave Luke 10,
They gave you 20, like
25, he said.
and we 25.
25.
Oh man.
So Detroit got the best females next to Miami?
What you mean?
Nastiest, freakiest.
Well, Detroit is
I'm
just
listening.
Detroit by itself is just
The Motor City.
All right, right now while we talking about Detroit, what was BMF like back
I
then?
don't
You don't know?
You know my guy, we don't
I'm
deal
not
with
about to-
gangster
I'm
stuff.
not-
Now I said, don't worry, we're gonna need a
I'm
part 2.
not about to get indicted.
I'm walking off the
They off that
scene.
shit.
We
Leave
don't
the
deal
people
with
alone.
gangster stuff.
Nah, leave the people alone,
Leave
man.
them people
I
alone.
would
Leave
like
them
to.
people alone.
Listen, you can talk,
Leave
you
people alone.
talk about the wrong thing with that, and they snatch your
Leave
ass.
it alone. Next thing you know, we got a RICO.
We got a
No,
Rico
you
charge.
See, I didn't do it though, right?
Leave me
Spouse
alone
did,
with
right?
all that shit.
Nah,
I
I
smile.
heard Detroit.
Hey, we ain't
Nah,
I'm
let's
walking
stay
off
on
the
we ain't
scene.
spouse
No,
tax
no,
bill.
no, no.
Let's stay on what we talking
Listen.
Not that definitely.
Let's stay on
No,
that.
I said,
Yeah,
we go
I'm
back to
sorry,
women.
I'm
Okay.
sorry.
So create the best women in the country besides Miami, Detroit, now outside the country. Have you traveled?
Best country?
Yeah, women.
I was gonna say Italy.
And then no. It's Brazil and then it's fucking Colombia.
Brazil, Colombia.
I ain't been there yet.
$60 in Colombia goes a long way.
No, go to
Plenty.
Italy,
Plenty.
Italy or Amsterdam. The red lights, the red.
He's telling you.
Red. What is called red light district. It's in
Yeah.
Amsterdam. I'm talking about
That was the red
motherfuckers
light,
look
yeah.
like mannequins, right? I'm by the window.
He's been around though.
Nah, you don't want to
He's
go
been
there.
around.
No, you're right. He got more
He's
experience
been
than me.
around.
I only got my
I
feet
don't wanna
wet. He
go to
dived
red
into
light
the
district.
pool.
He went head first.
Yeah, he went head first. I only got my
You
feet
want
wet.
to go to places clean to your hole. You want to go to Colombia.
Colombia.
You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck.
I'm for Dade County. Say it. I'm for Dade County.
Colombia, them bitches
Yeah.
good. Costa Rica is some bad bitches too, but Colombia, oh my God.
Yeah.
And I would never come back.
Detroit. Like, he from Detroit's
That's
calling
the
you.
confirmation.
Detroit's calling you. Gotta go.
Hey, you know what
back.
I want to say before we close out?
Right.
Well, we're gonna definitely need a part 2, and I
Yeah, we
appreciate
definitely
this.
get it.
Because it's like I said, just your life alone, we didn't even get into half
We
of
didn't
it
get
yet.
into that.
And
so-
we still like at just the first, but I want to say this, so we're gonna come back. How did it feel? Because I know it's a dream for me to be on the BET Awards or just to be a part of it. I think I had a little experience when they came here in 2016 on South Beach or
I was
2018.
there. That was the
there.
BET Hip Hop Award.
That was the one, but that's the only experience.
That was the most seen.
Awards.
That was the most
seen.
seen. Listen to me.
The
Listen to me.
BET Awards is always in California.
That's the BET hip hop.
The BET
So what?
Hip Hop
The one
Awards
that
was
they
in
called you
Miami.
out, what's the
It was
difference?
the Hip Hop Awards.
Hip hop.
The one that was down
BET
here.
Awards was the Hip Hop
The
Awards.
hip hop awards. The BET awards, a lot of R&B and mixed up with everything else.
So the honor when they had you call out with Cali and Luke,
It's
that
movies,
was
it's sports.
that was
The
the
BET
BET
Awards
Awards,
is
right?
everything.
Oh, that was the Hip Hop Awards.
Yes, I was here for that. I watched
That
it.
was about rappers only, no singers.
Shout out to Cali.
Well, anyway, to me, that's a big
Lex,
man.
Lex had me here.
Like,
Shout
Still
out
the same.
shout out
yeah,
to
I
Lex.
just wanted to know that.
Hey, shout out to Lex promotion.
Yeah,
It's still the same. Still the same.
Still the same.
And
Equivalent to
it
the
was,
same.
It was more honoring people when they do the hip hop
Yeah.
award.
Oh, okay, got you. Okay. I look at it
Luke
even
was
though
honored.
right,
And I
but you
think
was honored as well because I look at it as they're honoring Luke, but then everybody that's a part of him get honored as well. Cali got honored, you got honored. That's the way
I felt that way because my voice is Miami, so they needed me to intro that.
It's only
to
right.
Say the ladies and gentlemen.
It's only right.
Which everybody in that crowd knew that signature. You know what I'm saying? So they had to stand up on, that's that voice. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the male boxing. Well, it's time to
Yeah,
rumble.
that's you're right. Boy, listen.
That was you.
Man, Michael Buffer is the real. Even his
So
son,
I
his son
signature.
took over.
You know what I'm saying? So
So
I got that same
I
signature.
I love that.
So when Khaled get up there and Khaled introduced me to say that, and for me to say that, and to bring out Luke.
Hey, you know what I need, dude? From the legend to the prodigy, and you hear some of my music, and let's see if you can pass down the voice of Miami to me if I'm qualified. I just need a bar for about a year. But I got to be qualified in your eyes.
Listen, nobody can stop a hit. Just remember that. When you bring out a record, I'm not the only one. I might say, but it might be the most bullshitest record. You know, Sally, that girl was a fucking mistake. And we came home off tour, and it was on our album. Gucci Crew, the other two members, took a fire extinguisher and sprayed the whole studio up with the board. And
over the
destroyed
Sally's?
that. Yeah,
wow.
We were mad that the shit was on our album. And then
it came to be the biggest song on y'all album.
Stone on TK Records with Betty Wright. He said, you motherfuckers don't understand songs. You gonna learn this is gonna be the biggest song you ever did in your fucking life. Blah, 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 blah. Fuck you. Fuck we got it. They know we was on the plane. Here we got
Sally. That's
awesome. Off-brand ass, off-singing, off-key ass bullshit.
Off everything.
So you don't know what can be the hit.
You're right.
Mama Crack Rock was just some fun shit, and I didn't know that shit was gonna blow up like that. That shit is like number one. It's one thing you can't do. You go to Netflix right now, and it's been on there longer than this movie documentary called Crack has been. That has been the longest running Netflix documentary on the fucking Netflix, and they're not taking it down
because of the numbers it's doing.
And they see me on that motherfucker, and they show me in the video. They show Ronald Reagan, the president, all of them talking about the drug stuff.
Yes.
You get cut from that?
Yes. Yes, he do. When he wouldn't have said it, that's the one. It's brown cover with the little crap rock on the front.
Yeah.
I was just thinking. I said, damn, I seen that. And when he said it, he damn
it's a
sure
big
do.
documentary about Miami and all the drug stuff. And all
That's when Ronald Reagan
all
passed the drug law, there to keep kids off drugs.
Yeah.
His ass was on there talking.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it.
They said, and this guy comes up with this, and all of a sudden they played me and they played my video. You know what I'm saying? They blame me for all kind of shit.
Wow.
They blame me. Why this guy? You know what I'm saying? This guy.
That's crazy. That makes sense in the 80s. Yeah, you're right.
You've been used to getting the blame for a
I
while.
was just saying, y'all whole company, now that I think about it here, you say that Luke got blamed for that. You, under his protege,
Used
you
to
got.
it, right?
Yeah, I'm used to it though. I get the blame a lot.
So is it going against the grain? Or is it just being something that's not,
Let me go back to something
that's so
I
different
like
from
that
the
he
system?
said.
It's just
Let's take away from game.
Hold on, I want him to answer that because I need to, this is knowledge. Would you think it's going against the grain, or is this it's going against what the system already got that kind of balance it out to give it, make it a success, but also make it kind of going towards
what they was talking about?
No, I'm just saying this that whole, like how you said, like just the society or just the crack. Y'all was talking about things that you think like the Mama on Crack Rock songs, or Let the Hoes Fight, like this the concept and the concept behind it, but for it to become successful, do you think it was y'all doing something outside of the box, going against the grain, or just being creative?
No,
and
we
trying
was just
something different?
being creative because when I seen four kids outside the house Saturday morning, I'm minding my own business on the porch. Saturday morning. Oh shit.
So you actually seen somebody smoking and you?
No. I just saw my little two nieces and other two kids, and it's Saturday morning. They outside playing cartoon, and they was out there cheering, and they was cheering. Watch me do that, and Nancy dance, boom, 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 and boom, shabala walla, boom, bang, bang, boom, boom. Stop! You messing up. You messing up.
That's
I don't want two motherfuckers play. You can leave. That's why your mama on that crack. That's why your mama smoking that crack. Your mama on that rock.
That shit sounded like the video, dog. I remember them in the circle going around.
I was sitting on the porch, I was like,
that's the video.
crack rock.
That's the video.
Oh shit! I snatched every last one of them motherfuckers.
Listen, this is what I'm telling you, because when you see the video, you see him, the little girl just like that, and to go in the circle, the same way he just said it, the same way I remember the video.
It's the same way.
That's why I know I said that's the video.
Yeah.
He gave me ideas on how to move as an artist. Like, as soon as that shit comes, just go in there and I do that shit. So that's why I'm asking these intricate points. Like, what do you think is creativity or going against the grain? Because my music's so different that I ain't doing the drill music. I ain't talking about bad bitches. We ain't spinning the block. So I know when I hear it, when people hear it, because it's not the average of what the ear hears every day, it takes a little bit more to get into it.
It'll be cool if it's like so authentic that it's just you. You know, I don't talk about that shit. I talk about what I do. But there was a time I was talking about all types of shit. There's a time now that I'm like.
But I think every artist doing
there's a time that I'm like here that, but like anything I ever did, I always wanted to be.
Right, and I think you did. You always stayed in your own little lane.
I always wanted a nigga to say that, like when you heard this music or this verse or whatever, you say, "Yo, that's exactly what Smiles do." When I see that nigga in the streets, that's what he do,
right,
or that's what he used to do,
today though,
or that's something like I know him like that.
But me and you in the same boat. That's why.
And he don't be flogging on these records.
No,
that's
right.
I always felt about music, like because my best friend, that nigga made a lot of sacrifices for me to do this shit.
Now, Paul, watch this.
Effort to criminalize black women, and the way that you could criminalize black women, the way you could criminalize virtually any woman, is by saying she's harming children, and that's what they did.
Here's a story about a girl who went tricking on
There it is. They got him on that step. That's real. Dang, my mama.
Watch her accuse me.
people who were smoking crack were vilified, giving the impression in the country
You know him, boy. He be giving some big.
these people were
That's
not
what's the
in
name,
control.
dog. He be a big journalist. He be
They
giving
used
some.
this substance. These people deserve no help from us because they used this substance. These people we can disregard. That's why it's so dangerous.
They had to be from the city. I was just looking at that. I said, them kids had to be from the city. You couldn't be that young and remember all that they tell you to do. Hell no. I said, them kids from the city.
To do that.
Yeah, that's
You knew that
61.
already.
Them kids, listen, they had was a. When I looked at it again, I said, yeah, them kids was
You
before
look
they
at that
time.
whole documentary, y'all be shocked to see
know.
this young man.
I seen it already, man.
No, I seen it already, but now I gotta watch it again because I'm like, I remember
what's the
seeing
name
you
of it?
on
You
it,
get
but
rejections
I gotta
from
watch
that
it
site.
again.
Let's promote it.
Oh, crack.
Netflix,
So
crack. He's getting residuals, so you need to go watch
Facts,
that. Bring it
facts.
back.
and tap in, tell them close us out so we can have them.
But Miami don't see that. They don't see they one of their biggest artists on biggest Netflix.
Right.
because the
The
support.
longest running shit for years, and they don't see it.
There's no support.
You know, a nigga come on Miami with a Grammy and Miami don't see it.
They
Nigga
don't
come
see
on
it.
with American Music Award and nobody sees it.
Nobody sees it.
Until this start happening, until we start highlighting our own.
Right.
That's it.
Right. Shout out to DJ EFN and the whole it was crazy because he said something that really stuck with me forever. He says before we made it, every year we would have a party and we would have a celebration and we would give each other awards for everything we did. So imagine all of us hanging out.
Right, and that's what I said. We
Litty
build our
gets the
own community,
podcasting
bro. That's
award,
why
and
I'm
he
doing
said
this,
so.
bro.
And they're still doing it today.
Yeah.
I know. Crazy.
Bro, we gotta build our own community.
So
You
sounds
can't
crazy.
go out.
Gotta
You
build our own
can't go out looking for what's not lining up with
Nobody
what
else
you're
gonna
doing.
award it.
No, bro. That's why I stay in line with this. Throw him an alley hoop because it's helping him. It's helping me. Nah, bro. That's what you
But
gotta do. I ain't even looking for help from nobody. No, I done been around the
I
block.
never looked for approval from the outside.
Nah.
Just kept working.
Just build a community
Hey,
of
I'm sitting in
like-minded.
this building today because it's small. So
That's what I'm saying. We all doing it. Each one helps one.
This is part one, and I'm gonna end this right here and say this is part one.
This part one. We need
Interviews.
more. We need
Three more
more
parts.
Three
Three more.
We're gonna put three.
Three more.
You gotta put me in an Uber because I'm not driving.
Nah, three more files. We got this
Definitely
thing
in the Uber.
covered.
We got Disco Rick, the legend in the
Miami
building.
legend, pioneer.
Make sure y'all tune in. Make sure y'all catch the next one because we're gonna have him playing the drinking game next episode.
Yes.
We didn't give y'all everything.
We didn't give y'all everything. Yes,
Nah, we just was going all
We
over the place.
only got one.
We was all over the
And
place.
special. I had to make special join in feature Smiles official. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
My brother, one of the top rappers out here in Miami. You know what I mean? So
Not even-
yeah. Shout out to my brother Willie.
You know the
Litty,
fucking vibes.
Willie, you know the fucking vibes, man. Shout out to the infamous, the incredible Robbie Joe.
Shout out to Robbie Joe.
I co-signed that, man.
Rick, we gonna get you on that second part. When we hit you up, you gotta show up. I bet. You know the vibes. We out.
You know the vibes. We out,
Who's
man.
sending me back in the Uber?
Financial.
Who's sending me back in the Uber?
I got